This is John Thomas.
So much.
Yay. Okay.
Hey, did anybody see The Dark Knight? Not the new one, the second one. That movie was unbelievable. Unbelievable how Maggie Gyllenhaal is cast as the hot girl in that movie. Let me get this straight. Aaron Eckhart, steel jaw, cleft chin, very handsome. He can fuck anybody he wants. He's a white man of Gotham. Bruce Wayne, Batman, billionaire, gets off a helicopter with 4 hot bitches. They're all fighting. Do you see that? They're fighting over Maggie Gyllenhaal. You know what I love in a girl? Chipmunk cheeks, a soft chin, and doughy eyes. She has like a face from the tragedy and comedy mask. That's her face. I love a girl with a double chin. Bruce. That girl was 6 at the most. That would have been way better if instead of her, they put Jake Gyllenhaal and just never addressed it. Just put Jake Gyllenhaal in a dress, beard and all, don't even address it. I get this movie. This movie is deep. This movie is it's an art film. I got it. It's not good when I'm looking at Cillian Murphy and thinking, I'd rather fuck him. I'd rather fuck Cillian Murphy. I like those cheekbones he's got. Topical. Hey, they took away wins from Penn State. That's bullshit. Just because one dude, fuck some kids, you can't take away wins. It's bullshit. R. Kelly peed on bitches and they're taking away things from him. Michael Jackson, he did some kids, allegedly. Nobody's taking away Thriller records. No, you did some kids. You can't have that. Thriller is no longer the #1 record. It's Celine Dion's, whatever, the Titanic movie, whatever that thing is. That's a new one. OJ killed people. His record still stands at USC in the NFL. Hey, John, stop naming black people. I will as soon as I figure out some white people who did evil things. Michael Jackson one was a little too hacky there, because when I was a kid, he was just like an old Asian lady. Like, who's that old Asian lady? As a black man. Well, I become an old Asian lady when I grow up? Well, you played a flute in band. When you left the house, I saw your porn, only white women and Asian girls, and you like anime. So you're pretty much on your way there. I'll be an old Asian lady. Hopefully. One day, this black thing ain't working out. Nobody say only Tiger Woods wins because he fuck bitches, which I thought was the whole point of being #1 or something. You get to fuck bitches. I'm the #1 garbage man. Well, you should get at least 2 bitches. 2 girls who are just going around following you, trying to blow you. That's why Tiger Woods was so good, because he's like, in golf, you gotta get the ball in a hole the quickest and the fastest, like in the shortest amount of strokes. So yeah, I got like 4 Bulgarian bitches, bisexual bitches, waiting at the hotel, waiting for me. Put the ball in the hole. I got you, bro. Yes. Hey, you know the saying? It's not the size of the boat; it's the motion of the ocean. Thanks for telling me, small dick dude. Thanks for telling me. Thank you. Because your girls never say that. Hey, some guys like wide pussies. Some guys just love wide pussies. Fish around in there, see if you can find something. I looked at these are pussy jokes for me. What's new for me? Pussy joke. Have you seen a uterus? Like I still don't understand how like eggs get into it. I looked at it like I don't get it. How do the eggs go? Because the ovary and there's like a space uterus. Do the eggs just like wobble over through space and time? How do they get in my uterus? I don't get it. That's why I got balls. Oh, I forgot this one. Fuck Marion Toler too in The Dark Knight Rises. Fuck her. First of all, French, bad teeth, and sausage nipples. Just the largest sausage nipples. It's like dinner plates from areola. Google it later. Not now or your girlfriend. Just do it when you're at home alone. How am I doing on time? Like a couple minutes? 2 minutes? I did my closer because people want to go home and shit. Alright. People got shit to do. Asshole. Hey guys, you ever had a girlfriend or your mom tell you, hey, you gotta throw away those boxers because they got holes in them. They're useless now. They're like the band stretched out. You ever have that happen to you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'll keep wearing those son of bitches until like I put them on and they just fall. So in that case, I just wear tighter pants. That's what I do. So anyway, I'll go for this. You gotta throw away those pants, John. Those boxers, because they got way too many holes in them. Hold on, I can't hold them. I guess I can't hold them, like, whatever. I'll show you. Like, should I throw these away? Are these not, wow, this is a draft. Oh, there's a fan here. Fuck that, I'm keeping these like for another 6 years. I don't buy boxers. My grandma buys boxers for me. Hey lady, I'm not concerned about impressing you. I got nothing to say. Alright, Ian.
That's John Thomas.
Clap more.
This is Jaye, Toler.
Yo, that shit was nasty, son. Like, nah, for real. Don't you ever get up on stage and show you are not Prince. You don't sing. You don't look like you can sing. You ain't coming here with 5 bitches on your arm. You do not have the right to moon the crowd. That shit was fucking disgusting. I was mad. I almost beat his ass. You know what? Pause. Hold on. No, hold on. Whatever. Beat his ass. Alright. My name is Jaye. What's up, folks, man? Let's get this party started. I don't like women who have like this permanent breath stench and don't know it. Like if you know your breath stink is okay because we can talk about it and I can deal with it. But when you don't know it and you still talk really close to me, I don't like it. Like there's a girl I'm seeing, breath stink like a motherfucker. Like before we kiss, I take like a shot of mouthwash and hold it so that when we kiss, I slowly seep it into her mouth. And then I make her think I'm being aggressive and I like grab her neck just a little bit, but it's so that I can choke her and make her gargle it. I don't like women with ugly feet. Matter of fact, hold on, before I continue, I'm gonna let y'all know tonight, ladies, is not for you. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna talk shit. I hope you don't meet any of these things that I don't like. You know, because, you know, feelings might get hurt, but that's how this show is going to go for the rest of this evening. I don't like women whose feet stink. That's where I started. I fucked that up. I meant to say whose feet are ugly. Shut up. I don't like ugly feet. Like, I had this girl come, she told me to come fuck her with Timberland boots on, right? And I'm thinking she wants me to be like thuggish, right? So I go home, put on my jeans, my wife beater, my Timberlands, a hoodie. I'm thinking to myself, the whole drive over there, oh man, I'm gonna fuck her on the bed, in the air, on the wall, I'm gonna fuck her real porno style, right? I get over there, and that bitch had on Timberland boots. I was like, wait, you said, oh, I get it. And obviously she heard me talk about ugly feet before, because I had her take off the boots and feet was fucking jacked up I was like, man, you're right. Put back on those Timberland boots, some sweatpants over top of that, tape it down. Like, I can't deal with that shit. Like, it looked like her whole life, like she walked around with like hot, cold sandals. I tried that joke once before and nobody laughed, but I swear I like that shit. Yo, I ain't give that shit no credit. I'll make it funnier. Whatever. Alright, so the bitch with the stinky breath, I'm talking about her again. Like, when she was awake, it was like room temperature bad. But like, if she went to sleep, like if she took a nap, it was like microwave oven bad. Like it escalated whenever she dozed off. Like when we cuddle up and like lay to bed at night, I hate when she try to lay on my chest. Like when she there, I just try to like pop Tic Tacs in her mouth the whole night. And that wasn't even my idea. I got that idea from a homeboy of mine. He's dealing with this fat chick and she used to growl when she sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? And he told me he used to like pop peanuts in her mouth. Alright, word up. A little bit of reaction, I appreciate that. I don't like one of my aunties. Like my aunt. Now I'm not sure everybody got like a family member that you hate. Like this is my aunt. Like I don't ever want to hear from her. Like even when my mom calls me and tells me my aunt asked about me, I'd hang up on my mom. Like this is how much I don't want to hear from my aunt about my aunt at all. Like if I ever accomplish shit, I don't even want her at any of the ceremonies. Like if I graduate and my aunt is there, I wouldn't even take my degree. I would just re-enroll in school until that bitch dies and then accept my degree. Like it's to the point, if I died before her and she came to my funeral, I would wake up, drag my coffin to the next church, lock her out, hop back in my coffin, and re-die. Like that's how bad I don't like my aunt. Alright, y'all, I'll kill her. Alright, tell you what, I don't like female court judges. I got a lot of speeding tickets in my past, and I'm thinking the most I can get is like some fines, maybe weekend jail for like 3 weeks or some shit. Nope. This judge told me your license is suspended forever. I was like, wait. Like, wait, you can't do no shit like that. She's like, matter of fact, I don't want you ever on the road again in wheels. If I catch you on skates, I'm gonna arrest you. If you're in the passenger seat of someone else's car, I'm gonna arrest you. Nigga, if you are on a bus, I'm gonna give you a ticket. I'm like, what the fuck? End of that joke. This is open mic, people. This is where we come to try out new shit. Y'all shut up. Well, hold on, wait. I don't want y'all to shut up. I want y'all to laugh. I'm blowing this. Yep, I know. Whatever. Alrighty. I am about to go. I sat down at that bar and read like all the jokes I wanted to do for like an hour and a half. And coming up with the blank. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna leave. Thank y'all for your attention. Keep supporting live comedy. My name is Jaye.
That's right. That's right.
Jaye Toler. And this is David C. Wingfield. And those who are worried about staying up late, we only have 30 more comments. This is Corey Marshall. And next is Josh Maxwell.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to start out by saying that I just reached 1 year clean. Quit doing drugs. That's right. Applaud that shit. There are better men that have failed. Hey, the night's still young, though. I could fail. I just got back from a vacation with my girlfriend, so my grip on reality and sobriety is at a very loose thread, to say the least. We took a vacation to Chicago. I had some time off, so I figured I would head up there, spend some time with her, also get to see some of my friends, because that's where I'm originally from. And as soon as the plane touches down, she comes out of her Klonopin-like coma, and she decides that, no, let's not take the subway into town, let's rent a car. Let's rent a car. That's such a good idea that she doesn't even ask, and she heads right towards the Hertz place. Now, not only is renting a car expensive, but it's also something that I've never done before, but I think I have an allegory that puts the two things together. Women rental car. Men, subway, all right? Now follow me on this. A man, most of our inner workings, they're underground. You know, it looks simple on top, but there's a lot of shit going on down here. Now sure, some of that stuff might be creepy as hell, but we don't talk about it, we just kind of deal with it. Travel on, you know what I mean? We get a lot of shit done down there. It stinks a little, but it's okay. The world was built on this kind of stuff. Now rental cars, that's fucking women right there, all right? There's a whole bunch of like paperwork you gotta fill out. No one clues you in to the last person that had it before fucked the thing up, you know? It'll break down at like some ridiculously inopportune moment, and then you're standing there right by it, flagging people on. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's fine, don't worry, I called someone, they're coming. So she decides that she's just gonna hop into this rental car and say, like, we'll take it. But she's not gonna sign for any of this shit. Now, I'm not worried about having to pay for it because I know what my credit looks like, alright? Now, has anybody done this? When you go to a place like JCPenney or something like that when you're younger, you think, holy shit, they're giving away free socks if you sign up for a fucking credit report. And like, yeah, alright, let's see if I can get one of these JCPenney cards. So you sign up for it and they say no, but you still get your free socks. I never paid for socks for 2.5 years. So I know that while my feet are cozy and cushy, there is no way in hell I am getting that fucking rental car. So I decide that, alright, you know, this vacation has been bad enough. I'm just gonna play along with whatever she wants to do, you know? So we go out, we meet a few of my friends, we have fun. You know, it's been a long night. We come back to our hotel room, you know, and we've just been joking around, like, ha ha ha, ho ho ho. And then all of a sudden, it stops. She looks in the freezer, slams it shut, and says, we only packed enough food for 2 days. Did you eat all the fucking Go-Gurts? And I think to myself, whoa, is that even a sentence? Tube yogurt, anger. I don't know, I gotta process this. And I look at her and I'm like, you know what, I probably did. It was a long flight, I was hungry. I'll just go buy some more in the morning. But this is an argument that we're gonna have because she decides that it's worthy of putting in the time. So she says, no, that's your fucking problem. You're gonna throw money at it. Every single time someone comes at you with a problem, you throw money at it. Are you kidding me? It's grocery shopping. I'm not sure how you conduct that transaction in any other way. I can't go tell the bus boy a whole bunch of jokes and then he accepts that as legal tender and I walk out. It's $3.18, all right? I don't think that applies. I'm not some kind of like senator trying to keep his campaign afloat and playing hush money to like a hooker, all right? It's just some Go-Gurts. That's right. What else is on here? All right, well, I get into a lot of arguments with my girlfriend. I do it because I'm an ass. I'm not a bad guy, but I kind of like to fight, you know what I mean? Like, I did a lot of drugs in high school, so I missed the debate team. But I think I would have been good at it. You know, so we get in this fight, like Go-Gurts, let's just say this is one of those fights, you know? And it goes back and forth for a while. But I start to lose my edge. And so I do what every guy does when he's just knocked down and winded. You just say the same thing repeatedly at the person in different pitches and inflections, hoping that you'll finally hit the frequency that they operate on, and then they'll realize how ridiculous they've been. So we'll use this instance. She goes, you know, that's your fucking problem. You just throw money at everything. It's just a box of Go-Gurts. No, you know, your mother was right. When we stopped into her house, she said that you just don't take care of things and that I should keep my eye on you. It's just a box of Go-Gurts. No, it's just like the times you pee all over the seat and you don't put a new roll back on. It's just a box of Go-Gurts. And so finally, I look right at her and I go, it's just a box of Go-Gurts. And she is silent. And now I make this mistake, which I'm sure some of you have made, and I will try to prevent the rest of you from making. I take that stance. You know that rock and roll stance was like, yeah, that's fucking right. That's right. And I take my glass, and I put it up to my lips, because I'm going to take what I like to call a victory sip. You know what I mean? And she punches me in the side of the face. All right? Now, you have just changed the entire argument right there. All right? And I make the face that every man has ever made when a woman punches him in the face, and that's this. Which is a mixture of three things. Number one, surprise, because you just hit me out of nowhere. Number two, anger, you just hit me in the face. And number 3, surprise, because you're a fucking girl, all right? Now, I know some women will take umbrage with that, but the fact is, if you could kick my ass, I ain't gonna ask you out, all right? Those are just the rules, I'm sorry. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna leave you with this one thought. Back in the 80s, a lot of rock bands, they used to refer to as a vagina as pie. You know what I mean? Like, she's my cherry pie, and I'm gonna get a slice of that pie. And I think that kind of fits because women, just like pie, are irrational. That's a math joke, motherfuckers. 3.15159. All right, everybody, my name's Josh Maxwell. Thank you guys for being great.
That's Josh Maxwell. And now Adrian Bowman. And this is Melissa Gray.
Is April still here? Oh, she's gone. I just wanted to point out one thing, that if you go far enough west, you end up in someone else's East End. That's true. What do you get when you mix a schizophrenic with a bottle of vodka? What are you looking at? I like schizophrenics. I like anyone with a little offness. We live on the same block as a adult home, and you can barely tell the zombies between the mentally challenged on our block because they both hide their heads in the leaves and walk very slow. Change. Carytown is fun to live in. How come when you say muffin top about a woman, it's a bad thing, but when you see a muffin with a muffin top, it's a wonderful thing. It means there's more muffin. It means there's more to love of that muffin, and maybe we should think about that with our women. Just saying. I've decided that I would go ahead and objectify myself. I find myself very attractive in the mirror, very sexy naked. I took a pole dancing class. I decided that it would be a great career for me as long as the music was turned up loud enough to cover up the sound of my knees popping. And it was lit by candlelight. Yeah. I want to address the issue of frat boys driving past me on the road and saying, bikes are for dykes. For someone that takes a lot of dick, I am not a fucking dyke. And the fact that there's 5 of you crammed into the back seat and you're all wearing pink polos. Yeah. I'll try and throw things at those boys when I can catch up to them. I'd like to point out that I'm also of the age where I'm considered a cougar, but it means that I have to train young people, and training boys is not necessarily what I'm in it for. It's an element of surprise that I would like to experience with sex. If I have to instruct you on something, it means that I know what's going to happen, and I can stay home for that shit. I'd also like to address the issue of a certain up-and-coming rock star. Eating pussy is just, it's just a saying. I am not pie. Don't use your teeth. Okay? April's gone, so that leaves 2 of us that have been in this room that have been injected with a human. Possibly I'm the only one now. Who else has been injected with a human here? Yes. Yes, my girl. It's weird. It's weird. It's slimy at first. It's fun to practice to get it in there. It's a really weird experience. But I knew that during my childbirthing experience that things were getting a little weird, a little rough, you know, lots of people in the room. You know, I went with natural childbirth, as long as you count 5 bong hits before the hospital. Natural. Fuck yeah. And so I knew we were in big trouble, and I knew that they were about to C-section me, and I was like, man, this is exactly the last thing I wanted to happen. So I see the giant jug of olive oil come passing across the room, and I know they're going to pour some olive oil into me to get this guy slippery and get him the hell out of there. And I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, that's how we got him in there in the first place. Thank you.
Oh, no. Can't shake.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you. I got it.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, everybody. Give it up for Melissa Gray, everyone. That was great. Thank you for waiting so long and patiently. Also, thank you to the audience for staying so long. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun. I always enjoy it. We do this every 2 weeks, so in 2 weeks, on a Monday, we will be doing this again. Please come back and like Cafe Diem on Facebook. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night.